Lesson 3, Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve, my friend.
What if, as man evolved out of his primal state, he grew out of the sea, and it became primitive man, and his brain grew, and through better nutrition, so that his mind expanded. He became a caveman. He lived in caves. He started to look up to the sky, to the stars, and he became self-aware. He became early man, and he became profoundly aware of the universe around him. And he became to have religious awakenings. And he began to ask why, and how, and who. He became aware of the concept of good and evil. He became aware of the concept of God and the devil. And when good things happened, he called it God. And when bad things happened, he called it the devil. And so man created religion. And religion lifted him out of the animal world, the world from which he had evolved. And he began to think like a superior. And thus he began to dominate the natural world, and no longer a slave to his animal nature, but now in control of himself and the world around him. It was then that he became king and queen of this world, Adam and Eve.
Are you serious? Lesson 3, Adam and Eve.
Adam and Eve.
Oh, you got more to say. Okay.
King and queen of this world. Yeah, he became king, she became queen, but now in control of themselves and control of this world around them. They were no longer slaves to their animal nature, and thus they began to dominate the natural world. They began to think like superiors because they were superior, because their brains had grown. And the world from which they evolved, and the religion that had lifted them out of it, yeah, so he created religion. Bad things were evil devils and good things came from gods. And then they created the one God, the concept of good and evil. Because he began to ask himself why and how and who. And who did this?
Who, why, where, what?
And he began to have religious awakenings more than he'd ever had before. So he became profoundly aware of the universe around him. He became self-aware. So that his mind expanded through his better situation, that he became more and more godlike. Adam, and she became more goddess.
She was a goddess.
Adam and Eve.
How do you know? She might have been a dog face. She might have howled at the moon. Howl! My name is Eve. Lesson 3.